It's Dream Rules match. And it's for the ECW Royal Television Championship. Making his way to the ring from Asbury Park, New Jersey, the Big Bad Bruiser. Introducing the challengers. From Tampa, Florida, Mike Pozzum. Queens, New York, the amazing Bubba. In the land of the rising sun, the hardcore icon.
These four men face off in hardcore rules for a single fall for the ECW TV title. All four of these men earn their way into this match by doing exceptionally well in the roster-wide Royal Rumble match on the first episode of ECW. Let's start off with the number one qualifier, Bam Bigelow. He eliminated Chris Jericho, Rick Rude, and Cactus Jack before being eliminated by Taz, who's the only person Taz eliminated in that Royal Rumble. Bubba Ray Dudley was the last man in that ring before Jake the Snake Roberts was able to throw him over the top rope and become the ECW champion. His tag team partner and brother, D'von Dudley, eventually won that title away from Jake Roberts, as we see the tarantula from Tajiri using that ropes. It's a crossbody from the outside of the ropes. D'von Dudley is our current ECW World Heavyweight Champion. Tajiri goes to the outside, tries to go grab him up, but Bam Bigelow interrupts him. Tajiri actually was eliminated by D'von Dudley, our now champion. Before he was eliminated, he eliminated Mike Awesome, the other man in this match, and Sabu. Mike Awesome was a very early entrant into the Royal Rumble. He eliminated New Jack and Dr. Death, a tag team which eventually would win. He'd get a nice spine buster from Mike Awesome. He was eliminated by Tajiri, like I mentioned a moment ago, as Mike Awesome goes for a mop here to the bottom of this ring. Now Bubba Ray Dudley and D'von Dudley has had a fair amount of success in singles wrestling, but as a tag team, they were not able to get the tag team titles. They were able to win out over Team Hardcore, but lost to Sabu and RVD in a 4-way Tornado Tag Hardcore Rules match for that tag team title. We get a ladder to the face to Bubba Ray Dudley from Mike Awesome, putting a fair amount of aggression onto Bubba Ray. Bubba Ray and D'von have been great tag team champions, have had titles in almost every brand of wrestling you could imagine. You see a series of holds from all the competitors at this moment. Tajiri and Bam Bigelow have not gone too hardcore as of yet, but Bubba Ray Dudley and Mike Awesome are going full hardcore out with these steel steps with this ladder, using the barricades, and we get another spine buster counter, I believe, from Mike Awesome, as Tajiri now goes to the outside and grabs the guitar from underneath the ring. Bam Bigelow now stealing away that guitar from Tajiri. Tajiri trying to grab a crutch from the ring to defend himself, but Bam Bigelow actually attacking him with that guitar quite quickly. Tajiri now getting rolled in the ring by Bam Bigelow, as Bubba Ray Dudley dislodges those steel steps with Mike Awesome's body. Series of holds once again as the pace of this match slows down a little bit, but not too much, as Bubba Ray Dudley gets tackled into that corner and gets a big headbutt. Bam Bigelow trying to attack with that table, but Tajiri countering, as Mike Awesome is able to land that hit with that steel ladder. There's something by their feet that I'm noticing, but I'm not sure quite exactly what it is. Huge arm drag by Bam Bigelow, taunting to the crowd, but getting whipped into the ring for his efforts. Should have spent more time wrestling, less time taunting, as the jury sends a table into that ring. Mike Awesome absolutely destroying Bubba Ray Dudley on the outside here. Tajiri attacking with that table and now tossing it back to the outside as Mike Awesome gets whipped into that steel barricade. Big headbutt by Bubba Ray sends Mike Awesome to the ground. Tajiri trying to use that table, but I believe he was countered as we get a big suplex by Bubba Ray Dudley to Mike Awesome's back, hitting straight against that ladder. Big table against the face for Bam Bam, as Tajiri now sets up that table in the corner. Mike Awesome setting up the ladder, but now picking it right back up. Perhaps he was thinking about climbing that ladder like we had in our ladder match earlier tonight. And we had 6 new superstars fight for a #1 title match as Bam Bigelow gets suplexed right through that table. I'm absolutely astonished that Tajiri had the strength to send him up there, as he gets a big kick to the face for Bam Bam. Another kick to the face for Bam Bam as he lands onto that table, and Mike Awesome just destroying Bubba Ray Dudley, but Bubba Ray able to steal away that ladder. Tajiri now getting whipped into that ring, but dodging out of the way before getting that big splash by the big man. Mike Awesome now using that ladder some more. There will be another 6-man ladder match for the finale of tonight, in which the winner will be the Hardcore Champion, as we get a very low drop kick by Bam Bigelow to Tajiri, as Bubba Ray and Mike Awesome continue to fight over this ladder by our announce table continuously. Tajiri looking to use that title belt, but deciding not to, instead with a drop toe hold to Bam Bigelow. Tajiri now picking up Bam by the head with a big, huge running bulldog to Bam as he aims for a big kick, perhaps lifting up Bubba Ray Dudley, the Bam Bigelow, and landing him straight onto that title belt. Only one count. Bam has enough energy still left in him. The 6 men for the Hardcore Championship match later tonight had to win an Extreme Rules match on their respective brand in order to get into this Hardcore title match, ladder match, at the end of tonight. But before that, we have a Hell in a Cell title match, as we have it pin 1. Kevin Nash and Hulk Hogan, former friends, having a budding rivalry as they face each other in the Hell in a Cell for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. As Bam Bigelow now on the top rope, Tajiri with a DDT out of the corner, putting all that weight into the head of Bam Bigelow. Only a 1 count from Bam, putting all that weight behind him, as a swinging neckbreaker actually puts Mike Awesome through our announce table so unexpectedly. A huge powerbomb from Mike Awesome to that concrete. Swinging neckbreaker from Bam now, putting Tajiri through the remains of our announce table. Bam picking up that steel steps, but Tajiri able to attack with that ladder instead. Mike Awesome getting sent into the steel post. Now perhaps Mike Awesome and Bubba Ray Dudley will be in the middle of this ring for a little while. Bubba Ray rolling into the middle as Mike Awesome rolls out. Bam Bigelow is bleeding. Some of that is not the paint on his head, as I believe that running bulldog was right into that title belt that's been laying onto the ground. That is not the ECW TV title. That is in fact a title from the crowd. As Tajiri able to steal away that ladder, as we have all 4 men in the ring now. Bubba Ray now suplexing Bam Bigelow, and we have a change here. Only not even a 1 count from the referee. Didn't announce the 1 there. Swinging neckbreaker as Bubba Ray looks for a big move here. Big power bomb by Mike Awesome. Pin from Mike Awesome to Tajiri. Only 1 count. Pin from Bubba Ray to Bam Bigelow. 1, 2, 3. Bubba Ray Dudley is the ECW TV champion.